Hey guys, welcome back to the Cool Day Podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be giving a match preview for Barcelona's game tomorrow against Celta Vigo. But guys, before we get started and we talk about the preview for tomorrow's match, make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. We are on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, as well on Twitch. And if you guys want to hear our longer formatted a reaction to the Champions League, any transfer rating episodes, any stuff like that, make sure to go on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and that way you'll be able to hear and watch our longer formatted videos. But guys, let's get straight into the match preview. As you guys can see right now, these are the times right around the world in which you guys can watch tomorrow's game. Local time in Barcelona, it's going to be 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be 12:30 p.m. But as you guys can see, those are the times right around the world. So depending on where you are, it's either going to be in the morning, at night, or in the evening. But now let's look at Barcelona's squad. And at their squad for tomorrow's game, and as you can see, when you look at the squad, there is one notable inclusion, and that is Ronald Araujo. Ronald Araujo is back. He is medically fit for this weekend's games. As you guys can see, medical news: Araujo has been declared fit and is available for Barcelona versus Celta. That is actually huge news, but I don't think that he's going to be starting tomorrow's game, and so I wouldn't be worried about him being rushed. And I don't want Barcelona to take any any shortcuts or anything like that when we're talking about Ronald Araujo, because he is a player that's super vital to the team, and we want him to be 100% fit. But now, when we look at Barcelona's predicted lineup for tomorrow, you have Ter Stegen in goal, Cancelo at right back, Kunde, Inigo Martinez, Balde in the defense. In the midfield, you have Gavi, or Romeo, Frankie De Jong, and up top you have Joao Felix, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. Now, when we look at Barcelona's predicted lineup for tomorrow, I would actually make two changes. My first change would be in the defense. I would be giving some rest to Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé has played every single minute so far this season. He hasn't been given any rest, and so when Barcelona is going to be playing at home, I think that this is a good opportunity for us to rest Jules Koundé. But other than that, I don't think any changes should be made in the back line. I think Inigo Martinez and Christensen should be the ones starting this game. In the midfield, potentially you could be looking at to be giving Frankie De Jong some rest, starting Gundogan instead of Frankie. I think Romeo, he did get some rest in the midweek. Gavi, he started the game, but other than that, I think the midfield is solid. And my second change actually would be up top. I think Joao Felix should start. He's a player who hasn't been given that much playtime so far this season. I know he's been playing these past two games, but when you look at his time at Atletico in preseason, he hasn't played that much. And so I think Joao Felix, he needs that continuation of minutes. So I would be starting him in this game. However, Robert Lewandowski, he is a player who has been playing a lot of minutes. And so I would be starting Ferran Torres instead of Robert Lewandowski. And I do agree that Lamine Yamal should be starting this game and give some rest to Rafinha. But that is my predicted lineup for tomorrow's game against Celta de Vigo. You have Ter Stegen, Balde, Inigo. Instead of just Jules Koundé, would be Christensen. Cancelo, he is to be set to be starting. I would have Gavi or Romeo, Frankie De Jong or Gundogan, either or. And up top, Joao Felix, Ferran Torres, and Lamine Yamal. But guys, let me know your thoughts on Barcelona's lineup for tomorrow's game. And guys, the player to watch out for in Celta Vigo is always Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas, when he plays against Barcelona, always turns up, and it's such a headache to play against. But this is the probability of Barcelona winning at 84%. Celta Vigo at 7 and the draw at 9. And so, it's a very favorable prediction in our favor. This is the La Liga table as it is right now. Barcelona is 2 points behind Real Madrid. And this is a perfect opportunity to put some pressure on Real Madrid, because Real Madrid, they play on Sunday against Atletico Madrid, a Madrid derby. and Barcelona play earlier. And so this is a perfect opportunity to put pressure on Real Madrid, and hopefully we can see some drop points. But we all know that when Real Madrid they play against Atletico, they just bend over and they just make their lives extremely easy. But when we look at Barcelona's head-to-head record with Celta de Vigo, 12 wins, 6 draws, and 6 wins. Barcelona's record against Celta de Vigo is very good. The last time we actually lost to them was away from home in on the 4th of June. But by then, the league has already been wrapped over. And then when we look at that, we have to go all the way back to May 16th, 2021 to see a Celta Vigo victory. But guys, I want to know your guys' match predictions for tomorrow's game against Celta Vigo. What do you think the scoreline is going to be? I'm actually going to go for a 3-1 victory. I believe that Barcelona is going to continue the winning momentum that they've been feeling so far in these past couple of games. And usually the games against Celta Vigo at home, especially, there aren't that big of a problem. But now, guys, I'm going to be moving away from the Celta de Vigo match, and I'm going to be talking about some quick Barcelona news, especially Xavi's renewal. And this has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano and the club. Official confirmed Xavi Hernandez has signed a new deal until 2025. The deal has basically been signed like a couple of days ago. It was only announced today. I did make a video talking about Xavi and whether he deserves a contract renewal. And I'm pretty sure the consensus is, especially from the people that I've talked to, is that it would have been much better for us to renew Xavi towards the end of the season, seeing how the season has gone and whether we are satisfied with his work and the staff. But I do understand that Barcelona, they want to basically reinforce that trust and that faith in Xavi by giving him a renewal. But I'm completely fine with that. And so I want to know your guys' thoughts. Are you guys happy with Xavi's renewal? Do you think he deserves it? But now, lastly, we're going to be talking about Vitor Roque. Now, Vitor Roque was actually he injured himself last night, and it appears that he's picked up an injury. But no surgery for Vitor Roque after injury last night. Conservative treatment for Brazilian striker who's joining Barcelona in 2024. Atletico Paparanense expect Vitor to be back in minimum 30 to 40 days. Now, when Vitor Roque was actually injured, and the news was breaking now, it was some very good news, some very bad news. At first, they're saying like, "Hey, he was only going to be injured for a couple months." Then the news came out like, "Hey, he's not going to play for Atletico Paranaense ever again." That's how long his injury is going to be. But now reports are coming out that Vitor Roque is going to be taking some conservative treatment and that he'll be back in about a month or two. And that's good news because the whole point of him staying at Atletico is to basically get some more play time and mature as a player. But that's some very good news that his injury isn't as serious as was once told in the reports. But guys, that was it for our match preview, and then some quick news talking about Xavi's renewal and Vitor Roque's injury. But guys, I want to know your guys' opinions on everything that we have discussed below. What do you guys think tomorrow's game is going to end up? And lastly, what do you guys make of Xavi's renewal and Vitor Roque's injury? But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.